There's a giant among who makes the forest his home, with a luxurious beard and a sable-colored coat. At over 6 feet tall, you can tell he's not a goat. He wanders all alone with a great determination, searching high and looking low, consuming only vegetation. Willow, birch, and aspen are his favorite twigs. In the summer for dessert he might eat cherries and figs. There is a moose in the sky, there is a moose in your eye, there is a moose eating pie, there is a moose, a moose, a moose, moose, moose. He's browsing all the day and always making the rounds, because he's gotta fuel his body weight of 1,500 pounds. He wades in shallow ponds, chomping on the swamp grass. But don't disturb his lunch, he doesn't like to be harassed. With his hackles raised high, he's a thing to fear. Not a one can outrun the monumental mega deer. He can kick in all directions with a forceful jut, and if you get too close, he's going to boot you in the... There is a moose, he's in charge, there is a moose. Living large, there is a moose. Big as a barge, there is a moose, a moose, a moose, moose, moose. Is equipped with a prehensile lip. Gigantic antlers measure 7 feet from tip to tip. He can dive underwater when he wants to eat, grazing plants from the bottom down to 18 feet. When he's looking for a lady moose, he digs a big pit for him to rock and roll and rumble, cause he wants to commit. When he's romancing the rut, he wears his own cologne. In the mud, he's a stud, and he wallows in the zone. There is a moose in the mud, there is a moose. He's a stud, there is a moose. Chewing his cud, there is a moose, a moose, a moose, moose, moose. Highly humongous ears that can rotate around to capture all that he hears. Stereophonic sound! His rack drops in autumn and regrows in the spring, so by summer moose is loose and he can positively swing. For a mammal of his size, he is an excellent swimmer. Water rolls off his back with a magnificent glimmer. Insulated hollow hairs help to keep him afloat, and when he chugs across the lake, he's like a massive moosey boat. Is the king of the terrain, from the Yukon Territory to the coast of Maine. With a lot of baba wawa and a do-si-do, you have learned about the mighty moose, and now you're in the know. About a moose, on the go, about a moose. Do-si-do, there is a moose. In a chateau, there is a moose. A moose, a moose, 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 there is a moose. In the sky, there is a moose. In your eye, there is a moose. Eating pie, there is a moose, a moose, a moose, 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 there is a moose. Don't be silly. Now I've heard everything. Moose can't fly. There is a moose in the sky eating pie in your eye. Look! Oh my stars. There is a moose.
Honey, that moose is eating cherries off the tree.
There is a moose. It's okay, they'll all fall to the ground anyway.
I wonder if I should bake him a pie.
There is a moose.
Holy cow, there's a moose in our pool.
You're bananas.
There is a moose.
We don't have moose in upstate New York. Well, come and look.
There is a moose. Oh my goodness gracious. Kisses, Jones. That is one pendulous muzzle. There is a moose. No wonder what moose think about all day long. There is a moose. Did you know that moose can sing? They cannot, you goose. Not goose. There is a moose. Moose. Listen. There is a moose. Wow, that is so beautiful. There is a moose. There is a moose. A moose. A moose, moose, moose. I never knew so much about a moose.